Alright, we should be pretty close to live. Let's have a look. Okay, we should be live now. Welcome to this Battletech Career Mode Let's Play on Twitch. I'm really looking forward to the Heavy Metal DLC, allowing us to experiment with this mech bay. At the end of last mission, we headshotted an awesome 8T, and I'm looking to turn this into a headhunting mech. And I'm going to replace probably this Black Knight that's got some large lasers on it. So I've got two Black Knights and I couldn't work out from the interface which one to do, so I need to ready I need to punt this back and send it to storage. And I need to go to storage, check out the assault mechs. There's an 8T and we're going to ready this one.
Got it. Won't be long.
Okay, and in a day we're going to refit that. I reckon I can get 5 large lasers and a couple of 12 damage SRMs on there with enough heat sinks and armor to make that useful, and it should hopefully be useful. And we're going to swap that, so we've now got 6 assault mechs, 4 heavies, 3 mediums and 5 lights. I do love it, the way it looks. It's just this little stumpy slugger. Anyway, we will get back to that. We'll get back to that. We got 3 contracts to do. So we have been doing some contracts here. We have hurt our rep a little bit with the Free Worlds League. We were at 100 with them, we're now at 79, which is a little bit painful. We have got up to 80 with the Lyran Commonwealth though, so I mean that's something. So I think what I need to do contract wise is we've got to balance our rep here so we don't drop out of the ability to do this contract. That is versus Capellans, so we don't have to worry about that, and that has a max rep of 20, so we could actually do that for rep and max out our Commonwealth rep, but I don't think we're going to do that. What I think I will do is take, so this is versus Pirates, and our Pirates rep is 50. So if we knock our pirate rep down too much, we won't be able to take that contract. And our Merrick rep is 79. So we can lose 39 before we can't do the contract. So we've got to do the pirate one first. 4.5 scale destroy base, fine. And then we do the Merrick one for rep to try and get our rep all the way back up. So, and we can do this one whenever. Given that we can do it whenever, maybe we take this contract first. Only 4 skull. $20 rep, do it for free, hit 100 with the Lyran Commonwealth. I think 12 reps pretty good, isn't it? If there is an assault mech, I think I want 3 pieces. We have enough money, I can knock it up to 14 rep. Let's go for that. I'll go for that mix. We're going out with the A-team. Um, but before we're going out with the A-team, I really should just check and see if we can stick some more experience in here.
I live to serve.
So Arbiter is still racking up XP for
I'm
us,
ready.
but he can't be developed anymore. Okay, so we can get Guts. That's pretty good actually, the overheat threshold. That is probably the most significant upgrade we can take for
Training
Falcon.
confirmed, Commander.
Let's do this.
And Hacker, we can get our first 10. Indirect fire, health, max evasion. Let's boost our max evasion for when we trick out in a light mech.
Training complete.
Standing by.
And we're waiting for our last 10 with Popo. Okay. So it was sensible to level up our pilots there. So we go for 3 parts. We drop one off. We add 14 rep. But to be honest, we just need to do one more good contract. Let's keep the money. I don't think we have to worry too much about rep. Now, question is, do I want to pull another pilot in on this? Someone in place of Arbiter. We don't have anyone at Tactics 9, do we? Maybe I should rotate out Arbiter, put someone else in the hopes of leveling them up. So in that vein, I would put the Cool Shot Mastery guys here, and whoever does not have Cool Shot Mastery is running out in the Cyclops. And I think I'm going to make that Apex, because I'd like to get her up to Tactics 9. Okay, Polar Battle, 4 Skull, let's go for it. And if you're watching the stream, feel free to say hi in chat. Okay, so Lyran surveillance teams have picked up signatures of an active patrol of Capella mechs engaging reconnaissance. This is technically not a violation of our sovereignty. Well, of course it's not. We're in like the Free Worlds League, I think. That's provocative. We're going to send the message by destroying those mechs. Here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so our targets are over there by that base. It's not a destroy base, it's just a battle. I feel like this is the sort of thing where we're going to get reinforcements. Maybe not from over there, but certainly from somewhere. We can sprint into tree cover here with Noble, so let's do that. Don't trigger any bad guys. Hacker can run up. Falcons in the LRM Atlas.
Acknowledged.
And Apex in the Cyclops. Why
Copy
not run
that.
up?
Sensor showing a new hostile.
Okay. There we go. We got our contacts. 65. What? This is meant to be 4 Skull. Okay, I mean... There's
They've got a lock on
gonna
me.
be a lot of them. So you've moved into geothermal. I think we're going to reserve. And they missed. Our Cyclops does have a hit defense gyro on it. That was very much an example of someone using Ace Pilot just to use Ace Pilot. They gained nothing from that. They were probably at maximum range for their AC-5 when they shot. They could have jumped first and then attacked.
Commander,
Alright, so Apex, we definitely need to get you into cover. And we want to get you into cover in such a way that we're still providing ECM coverage.
move order confirmed.
So we've got bulwarks, so we'll get 40% damage reduction now. This Cicada has no damage reduction. So we turn off those medium lasers and just fire a few SRMs at it. Being in a polar environment, we can even get away with turning on the 35%ers.
Firing on target.
So we score a few hits, we get rid of some of that evasion.
Awaiting orders.
So Noble in this Atlas, we can keep advancing.
Roger that.
And we're going to get a refund on this resolve pretty much if we take out this guy.
Copy that.
Curtains for them.
Target neutralized.
Okay, it's a Thunderbolt. Sprinting in to be useful. So I guess next up we're going to work on that Wolverine.
I'm your spaniel.
So Falcon's in our LRM Atlas. He can advance here. Is this guy entrenched? He's got Ace Pilot, so... no, he jumped. He's not entrenched. So we could potentially unsteady him here. Though the odds to hit are really low. Let's turn off the medium lasers. We do not need that heat. PPC misses, which is unfortunate. And we only connect with a few LRMs.
Let's do this.
And then we've got Hacker in another Atlas.
Heading out.
Not terrible hit numbers.
Firing on target.
We knock the evasion down, but we don't unsteady them. They've still got their evasion. Okay, something's happening in phase 1, so there is definitely something else going on here. I'm sure at some point we're going to get beamed in the face by a load of LRMs. Like that. And Darius is going to tell us there's enemy reinforcements.
No retreat.
Oh no, maybe not, because this would still only be 4 units, right? Oh, 85 tons, that's a Stalker. We already have one of those. No harm in having more than one. Alright. So we clip this guy. They're in cover with bulwark. They're getting 40% damage reduction. If we clip them, they'll be unsteady and they will lose their evasion.
Back. Good to go.
So we've got Hacker in this Atlas.
Position confirmed.
So you're going after me. If I precision strike you, you won't. Okay, we get a random header in there.
Reporting. Critical hit.
They're unsteady. They lost their
I
evasion.
live to serve.
Oh, hi, Crickmaster. Yeah. I stream 2 or 3 times a day. Before work, during lunch, and then after work. This guy is probably dead.
Locked on target.
Yep. Very dead. The LRMs were complete overkill.
Do the math, Chief. One less target.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, so Noble's been sense locked. Hasn't gone yet. So you've got evasion, no damage reduction, and I have exactly enough resolve
Aye, aye.
to get off a shot. I want to make sure I'm not giving my back up to that stalker, so
On the move.
let's move like that and see if we get lucky. We have to get very lucky. Stranger things have happened. Well, both Gauss rifles hit at least, and that is their evasion gone. And that
Standing by.
means Apex in the Cyclops can push here. And I think now is worth going with everything because we've got pretty good numbers to hit. In from the side.
Giving him everything I've got.
Nope. Random
Take
head hit
that.
and a knockdown, so that's 2 pilot injuries there. And they still have a little bit of side torso. What are they going to do?
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Sensor lock someone. Well, I'll take that on Hacker. We don't have bulwark, but we're still getting a bit of damage reduction from the trees. So they've sensibly rotated to shield their damaged side. They're only going in phase 2 though, so I can probably drop them.
Orders? Yes, boss.
Keep moving with Hacker
Roger that.
around to the front. Let's precision strike. Just improve our chances to hit, and we might just take the head off
Confirmed.
like that.
Target neutralized.
You're absolutely right, Crickmeister. Like, often the fact that you can knock the initiative down of one of the Op 4 is the best thing about precision strike. Just basically allowing your entire lance to double turn something else. There's not many mechs that can survive that.
Done.
Alright, we're going to reserve with you. He's going to have to come to
Wait
us
to pounce.
if he wants to do anything. Well, they thought about
Ready
doing
for the
something
shot.
in phase 2 there. There's got to be reinforcements out there somewhere.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see.
Commander? Standing by.
Falcon's got sensor lock,
I await your command.
but Falcon is also the person who would be
Confirmed.
firing the long range stuff. There's that stalker. Okay, so they're in cover. Sprinting into our ECM bubble.
Commander? Rolling.
This is... Yeah, we keep the medium lasers off. Are they entrenched? No. So we could unsteady them and then knock them over. Let's see.
Engaging target.
Yep. Okay. We unsteadied them for sure. There's something else happening out there. There's reinforcements. They're
Yes, Commander.
just not on scope yet.
On my way.
Let's give this guy a good view of the sky and knock him on his ass.
Target confirmed.
So that's one pilot injury. They've almost certainly got 4 hits, maybe 5.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Okay, here come the
Looks like enemy
reinforcements.
reinforcements.
And that's an 80 tonner. That might be exciting. Might be one I don't have yet. That Stalker's in our bubble, isn't he? So Apex needs to back up when she can.
I've been sensor locked.
Especially now she's been sensor locked. 280 tonners, alright.
Awaiting
Let's
orders.
see. So that's going to be enough to get out of range. We're
Confirmed.
in cover, we've got bulwarks, so we've got the 40% damage reduction. We haven't been touched at all yet. We can take a turn of fire, I think even from 4mex. I already have a Stalker. Not too fussed about additional Stalker pieces.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, we clip the head there. So that's 2 pilot injuries.
Ready for orders.
Aye, aye.
Noble's right at the
Yes,
back.
Commander.
Hacker's at the front. Let's
Commander.
bring Noble up a little bit.
Moving out.
Just running very cool in the Gauss mech.
Engaging target.
No, don't ping the head at all there.
Receiving you.
Hacker, we're just going to sprint up to get close.
On the move. Full
He needs
speed.
to bleed off some heat.
I'm receiving you.
And Falcon can hang back here. But it would be nice to have, yeah, a direct shot on the Stalker.
I'm walking here.
See if we can hit that head again. Doesn't look like it. Nope. But we just needed him dead.
Neck destroyed.
Didn't need the bits. Now they're coming to us through rough terrain. Oh, it's a Victor. I do not have a Victor yet. $90 ton. I don't have a Highlander yet either. Okay. Now there are 3 or 4 of them. Only 840 armor. Wow, that's like 10.5 tons. That's nothing for an assault mech. It's going to be hard to get 3 bits of you. You've got bulwark, so you've got the 40% damage reduction. Let's reserve and see what they do. I think we're all shielded. Yep, everyone's shielded.
I got a lock on
Okay.
me.
Sensor locking the guy who's far away. You're taking extra stability damage. You're an elite brawler, okay. You don't have
Waiting for orders.
4 bars to be unsteady though. Well, we're in cover, even though we're sensor locked. I don't think we're moving. We've got bulwark. Let's precision strike because we do have the resolve. Up the numbers. You never know, we might trip the head like that. So that is one pilot injury and they're unsteady. Let's see if we can knock them over.
Standing by.
Back from here. Can't get into cover. Don't have a shot from where I am. That is obstructed, but not bad. 75%. What's the stability on this Gauss rifle? 40. I kind of need both to hit to knock him over.
Waiting for orders.
So I think it's going to be Hacker's job to knock him over.
Move order
Let's get
received.
sideways on. We won't put the heat on from the medium lasers. Just go with this.
Target locked in.
Oh, okay, that wasn't quite enough.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go for this then. Precision strike. We'll aim for the head just in case.
Confirmed.
Okay, just in case was good enough.
Tango down.
So we've got 3 Victor parts if we need them. There's that Highlander. Now we hadn't taken any fire in Falcon yet, so
Light
that's
damage,
okay.
Commander.
25% of the reinforcements, so we do not know about one of the other contacts.
Commander.
Yeah, I think actually with you, we're burning up a load of heat. Let's just brace.
Copy that. Come on, people, let's make it happen.
So we are just about covering everyone. Let's stick the ball in their court, see what they do. Oh, it's an 8Q. Don't have an 8Q either. There's just
They've got a lock on me.
too many mechs I want to salvage. Alright. I can't take them all home with me. I'm very sad. Well, when you roll enough dice that almost 1 in 5 odds, you're gonna get those. You're gonna get those numbers eventually. You've got no damage reduction. And we're up to 80 resolve again. You're just asking to be headshot.
Commander.
Alright, we can stay this way round. Let's put the medium lasers on. Off with his head! Okay, so we pinged him with a couple of medium lasers there. So anything clipping the head now will do the job.
Aye, aye.
We just got the Gauss rifles in range there.
I'm ready.
So I think actually I want... Oh no, if I just hit them with a single LRM in the head, that's not going to do the business,
Awaiting
is
orders.
it?
Yes, Commander.
Let's give Apex a try.
We'll go.
Okay, so that's the other one. There's the Highlander. 733. And there's another 80 tonner back there. It is Assault Mech City all of a sudden. Only 5%. We don't have the call shot mastery. Okay, well, 5%'s better than 1%.
Enemy down.
I stand corrected, Crookmeister. My headshot luck is amazing. I am building these mechs specifically for farming headshots, though. Phew. So you're an elite gladiator. You've got no damage reduction either, though. Yeah, that might be a new personal best, and I might not be done yet. This might be 4 and 5. Decapitation's 4 and 5. Who we got? We got Noble. I think Noble.
Commander?
We need to sprint you in to get you relevant.
We'll go.
And let's unsteady that Highlander because they are in rough terrain. We can move here. We've only got indirect. That's alright. We'll do double stability damage and we'll bleed off a little bit of heat.
Roger that.
Unsteady. Okay, so they didn't brace. We need to flip around.
I'm taking heavy heat, Commander.
Hacker's
I can't
not
take much more of this.
Hacker's not the best person to absorb punishment.
They've got a lock on me.
And
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
their last move of the turn was to sensor lock. That is not the smartest thing you've ever done.
All right.
Let's reserve and we'll see what they do. So you brace, you clear that stability damage. That's alright. We've got an 80-ton mech back there. We have to do something now. And we got enough resolve for 2 cooled shots. Noble's got no heat built up. Hacker's a little bit
Waiting for orders.
worrying about heat. Let's flip you around so you can go left side on.
Moving out.
Okay, we overheat, we fire everything. Dump a medium laser and then we're okay.
Acknowledged.
The big guns missed the head. I think a missile snuck in there. Yep. Pinged them. And there's another 8Q. Alright. I should not have moved Hacker first,
That was a big hit. Big hit.
because that encouraged them to shoot at him. I've got to rotate Hacker out of being shot at, so that means activating the other mechs first.
Aye, aye. Standing by.
Alright, Noble's in position now. Up you go. The Gauss rifles don't connect. Again, we dink the head with a missile.
Yes, Commander.
So I
Standing
think
by.
Apex, let's just go with some SRMs. We'll put a little bit of stability damage on him, hopefully enough to unsteady him.
We'll go.
No, no. Not enough to unsteady him. That's annoying.
They will be done.
Should have gone with Falcon first.
Moving to position.
Well, this will unsteady him, but unfortunately it won't knock him down. But I can go before him next turn. And knock him over, so he'll have had 3 pilot injuries at that point.
Ready for orders.
Let's just do that exact same thing again. Timber! 3. So if you're an elite gladiator, you're almost certainly like 5 pilot injuries to kill, aren't you? Hacker we're reserving with.
Aye, aye.
Apex. Can't fire all the medium lasers, so we'll cut one. See if we can plink the head again.
Target locked.
Well, we can blow off a side torso. That's another pilot injury.
That's gonna hurt.
Now that Highlander is very nearly dead. So we're not farming that one. But I can't be too upset about that. Good shooting at Falcon. Falcon's barely scratched, so that's alright. Okay.
Commander?
Noble. Change of tack. If we blow off a leg, we need to do 200 damage. And they got 40% damage reduction. And any SRMs that miss hit the center torso. Not looking likely, is it? Let's roll the dice. If we kill him, we kill him. Not the
Firing
end of the
on
world.
target.
Ah,
Hostile eliminated.
alrighty. And then you're an ace pilot, you can just stand there.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, masterful, you've sensor locked me, well done.
Commander.
Hacker, we just need to brace, bleed off some heat.
Damn, let's do this.
So what, no damage reduction, no entrenched? Yeah, that was not your smartest ever move.
Orders? Locking on.
And we're just gonna blast this dude from the side until he falls over dead, I think.
Receiving you. Affirmative.
Okay.
Commander?
Oh, Apex. I'm gonna move a little closer.
Affirmative.
We're pretty hot though, so we better brace.
Aye, aye.
And Noble, I need to get in range of everything.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Okay, that'll do. Only 4 decapitations, not 5.
Target eliminated.
I've let myself down, I've let you down.
Mission successful.
Alright, so now the hard bit. What mech parts do we take? Why oh why don't I go max salvage? Right, so we've got 0 8Q parts. We've got 4 of 5 Highlander parts, so we can make a Highlander. We've got 0 of 5 Victor parts. I think I'm going to go 2 9S parts, because there's a reasonable chance we'll roll some 8Q parts. As much as I would like an 8Q, then I'll only need 3 Victor parts next time out. There is nothing. Oh, plus 4 damage SRM6 though. I do need one of those. So I think we're chucking the Victor part. and that's an incredible rangefinder. But we need... Boy, do we need... Oh, that's a lot of heat sinks. Only... Oh, and that's a really good comm system. Picking the SRM6. We're not having any trouble generating resolve at the moment. I think I'm probably chucking the Victor part and go for one awesome part and hope we roll one or two other awesome parts. Let's see. No other mech parts. Okay. Just some junk. Still, we've got a Highlander. What am I doing with the Highlander? It's 90 tons. It's pretty good. I think I've got to bench one of my Orions for it. Yeah, they got greedy. They were like, oh, we can make an entire assault lance out of what you killed. No more parts for you.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
So, 2 Orions. I want to keep that Black Knight. One of these Orions has an AC-20. Though, yeah, this is the logical upgrade to my AC-10 Orion, but there's no way for me to work out which of these is my AC-10 Orion. I can't remember which way around I put them. I think this is the AC-10 Orion. I think that's the AC-20. So I'm going to take a punt and I'm going to send that to storage, and then I'm going to see if I guessed right. Oh, yes, I did. I wanted to keep the AC-20 Orion. That's okay. So I did guess right. We can refit this Highlander. What's the time? 8 minutes past 5. Okay. Yeah, the Firestarter is really good. It's. I'm not sure if it's the best light mech, but it's definitely in the conversation. You can stack a lot of firepower on it. It's really maneuverable. You stick a plus hit defense gyro in it, and it will just run around murdering people. So, autocannon, we can get in a solid head capping AC-10, and we're going to need 2 tons of ammo if we want the endurance. Large lasers. So we've got 5 plus 10 damage large lasers. We can stick a hell of a lot of SRMs on this thing. Yeah, I think you're right. A fast starter with machine guns is bad news for anyone it gets behind. Especially if it's got behind a mech that carries armor in a torso location, which is like a lot of mechs. Yep, I like this just because I like giving myself the chance to shoot people in the head. Let's see, how much armour are we rocking? 1400. That is not bad. If we max it, we top out at 1730, which is too much, I think. Let's get down to about 1600. So we get down to what, 60... I've cut down a little bit too much there. So if we got one, we've got 26.5 tons remaining. 1600 armour is plenty. So I've got plans for these two +4 damage SRM4s. They're going in the awesome, because combined with high damaging large lasers, they will do a headshot. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3 quality SRM6s. And your plus crit, I mean, that's something. So what, they're 12 heat each, as is that. So we're at 60 heat. We're going to need 4 tons of SRM ammo. And that leaves us 10.5 tons. Which is not terrible. We can use up half a ton with some sort of cool small laser. Go for damage. And we can stick in we've got 5 of these plus 10 damage medium lasers, that's good. Alright, and everything else has to be heat sinks. Got a +1 injury resist cockpit mod, so that's good. We've got the really good exchanger, we'll save that for the awesome. 10% weapon heat, 2 tons. Like our Alpha Strike is 90. So 2 tons shaves us 9 heat, so it is slightly better than 2 heat sinks. Let's get the plus hit defense gyro in. Every little helps, and then the rest is going to be heat sinks. Like, I can find heat sinks, there they are. I'll stack 2 in the legs. Crit pad the ammo a little bit. Alright, there we go. So you are what, 72? $60, 60, so it's 120, 196. Yeah, we've got almost 250 damage in SRMs alone, plus that load. That's a pretty savage close-in brawler. Okay. Come on, you can confirm.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too
Right,
hard.
I've got about 45 minutes before I gotta go, so that is enough time for another contract. Let's level up our dudes if we've got anyone who needs to level up. So
Awaiting
Apex,
orders.
8 tactics. We inch closer to cool shot mastery with you.
Complete.
And Falcon,
Orders?
we're leveling up.
Let's do this.
Hacker, we need a fair bit for you.
Orders?
I don't think we took Popo out, did we? It's Hacker, Falcon. Oh, Noble. Noble's the other person we're taking out at the moment.
Aye, aye.
Okay, yeah, we should spend some of this experience on you. So that's overheat threshold. That's pretty important.
Training complete.
This is a volume announcement. The mech lab will be closing down for maintenance at 0830. If you're not
Okay.
or a member of the engineering,
Um,
stay out until Yang gives the all clear.
So current faction reputation is 79, and current reputation is 50. So we've got to do the pirate one first, or we're out of luck. Thanks, Trickmaster. I hope you have a good time wherever you're going. I'm going to see if I can beat my 4 headshots in the next mission.
Secure all those scared about the mech thing.
So we're getting 14 rep and we're losing 11 free wants league rep. 6 priority salvage, 4.5 skull. Let's hope that it's not a load of vehicles. And yeah, let's run out with the dream team again. Badlands, not polar. That means we're going to have to be a lot more careful with the heat. Almost to the point where I want to run with my coolant vent guys, but they don't have cool shot mastery yet. Okay, so Samaric law enforcement have captured a pirate accountant and they're interrogating him, so we're just going to flatten the facility. The moral of the story is don't do the books for the bad guys.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so we're right in the corner. This isn't automated warning. This is a secure facility. Withdraw or you will be fired on. The system authorities have been notified of your intrusion. That could mean reinforcements, Commander. Keep your eyes peeled. I reckon it probably does mean reinforcements. Oh, there's not an abundance of cover here, is there? And what cover there is has the base garrison in it. Okay. So we've got to head round. We don't have jump jets. We might be able to get up here, swing round and kind of engage them this way. This is right on the edge of the map, so if there are reinforcements, they are probably not going to spawn next to us. I also have to worry about turrets just slamming us with LRMs turn after turn. Yeah, this is horrible. Let's push this way, try and get into this cover, take the garrison out, and then take out the turrets without getting too close to the base and triggering the reinforcements.
On my way.
Yep, there they are. Right there.
On it. Acknowledged.
Just get a little bit behind. There we go.
On the move.
Okay, the garrisons are either a little bit lighter or they've got really good pilots. They've got really good pilots. They're heavy mechs. Sensor locking folk. Who's been locked?
Standing by. Receiving you.
Noble's been sensor locked. Okay. She has a little bit of evasion. I think we're pretty much sprinting for cover, aren't we?
I'm receiving you.
And not making it. So let's reserve.
Holding for tactical advantage.
They're going to tee off on Noble a bit. Okay, it's a quick draw. Not too bad. This is an Orion? No, it's a Black Knight. Okay. This is going to hurt. Don't shoot me in the head. Okay, we get away with it.
Taking minimal damage.
Starting the mission with a PPC to the face would not have been my idea of a good time. Okay. Good news is this Black Knight has no evasion now. Noble, as you have already been
Awaiting orders.
sensor locked, I think we need to vigilance with you. And we move up because you are going to be in for a beating from whatever long range turrets they've got. Oh, for missiles on the Gauss rifles, that hurts.
Look alive. Something's on sensor.
Okay. They're ignoring our vigilance, but at least it's only one LRM weapon they're using. Okay, yep. Falcon,
Standing by.
push up. Let's smack this guy with these.
The Cobra strikes.
And
Commander.
Apex. We need to keep moving. Get around to this side.
Affirmative.
And I think we can afford to put everything into this Black Knight. We just really don't want this thing to live. Did we get a knockdown?
Reporting critical hit.
Yes. So everything else is going into that center torso.
Let's do this.
So they've only got 27 there, so we're not going to use the AC-10s. And that should do it.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Cool.
Tango down.
Now we have some lightly armoured quick draws.
No retreat.
And all the turrets are able to do from here is sensor lock us, it looks like. So, I mean, we might just get within LRM range by running to these trees, but we need the cover. We are not, however, sensor locked at present. We could reserve to phase 2. And then these two scout quick draws. One's probably sensor locks us and one goes in.
Waiting for my opening.
Okay, so that jumps up. Doesn't make it into cover, sensor locks us as expected. And this quick draw sprints in. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
So Apex. I think I need to move here.
Confirmed.
And we don't sensor lock, do we? So we are just going to put some SRMs into this quick draw to
Roger that.
bleed off some evasion. Then their 75 tonner gets to move. It's an Orion as expected. Shooting hacker. Okay,
Reporting heavy damage.
we don't take any head hits, so we are riding our luck a little bit here.
Commander.
Right, hacker with the AC-10s. Oh, we can't quite make it into cover. We're sensor locked. So we are going to vigilance. Punch this quick draw.
Confirmed. Targeting for physical attack.
Okay, that's pretty good. And that unsteadies them.
Standing by.
So Noble will be punching in from the front. We're not sensor locked, so we can move.
We'll go.
Turn off the Gauss. Oh, we're shooting from the front. Turn off the Gauss anyway, only 60%. Go for the rest.
Engaging target. That's gonna hurt.
And they're knocked down. Okay, so we can probably finish them off now. Apex is gone. Is it just Falcon
I'm
to
ready.
go? Okay. So we'll keep moving.
Rolling.
And turn off the LRMs. That should be fine.
Firing on target.
Great. 50% of the base garrison gone.
Mech destroyed.
Okay.
Got a lock on me.
Oh, we're in range of a sniper,
Come on, people.
but
Let's
must be
make it happen.
extreme range because they missed. Okay, so you're going in phase 3. If we precision strike you, you drop down the order a bit.
Waiting for
So
orders.
hacker. Let's push up to here. Let's not push up too far though, actually. Got to be here. We are at extreme range.
Got it.
Okay, so we blow off a side torso and we get a head hit.
Solid connection on
That's
that one.
only one pilot injury though.
Orders.
And we can probably knock them down. Vigilance. Let's shoot.
Affirmative. Ooh, that hit something good.
Okay, so we've got damage reduction on both Hacker and Falcon. Noble doesn't have it yet, but hopefully will soon.
Eyes Aye, aye.
Apex. We can get into cover, so that's good.
Move order confirmed. Taking the shot.
Okay, a little bit more
Going to
damage in
critical
there.
hit.
They're in pretty bad shape. Okay. So they go for Falcon. Falcon is pretty heavily armoured, though that left arm has taken a bit of a beating.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
And we can just introduce them to Noble's Alpha Strike.
Target locked.
Down you go.
Target eliminated. I've been sensor locked.
Okay,
Systems holding. Hot damn, let's do this!
bit of a stray shot issue there. So two of us get to go before this Orion, and if we precision strike them, we all get to go.
Yes, Commander.
Can we get into cover? Yes.
Onward.
So let's do that. Don't need resolve for vigilance now.
Acknowledge.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. We'll take those 3 Orion parts
Tango
then.
down.
Only one headshot so far. So what can we do about the turrets?
Let's do this.
So
Yes,
Hacker can
Commander.
sense a lock,
Ready for order.
and Falcon can take them out from
Aye,
far
aye.
away. So Noble, we are just going to move.
Copy that. Standing by.
Apex, we are also just going to move.
Moving to position.
Hacker, we can move up to here.
On my way.
Oh, that was a sprint. Okay. Falcon, we are just going to move. So, oh, we don't have them on sensors yet. Okay, we do have to get across here. So we can do a little bit of sprinting.
Roger that.
Got that first enemy contact, so that's fine.
Moving to position.
And that one.
Moving to position.
Falcon is ready, and there's Cyclops.
Confirmed. No retreat!
So we go to the top of the order.
Receiving you.
Hacker, stay where you are. Sensor lock that assault turret.
Got a lock.
It's a heavy sniper.
Commander.
Falcon. Blow it to bits, please. Okay, not quite.
Commander,
You've got Gauss rifles that can hit, right? We only need one.
target site demolished.
Done. And Apex
Yes, Commander.
can be done. So round to us,
Good to go.
we just repeat. We sensor lock that.
I've got a sensor lock. I'm here.
Falcon, take it out please. And if you don't, then it's okay. Because Noble
Aye, aye.
can just fire that one Gauss rifle.
Will go. That turret is gone.
So at that point, I suppose we can move up, can't we? Stay in the trees.
Moving to position.
So we wind up exiting combat. We will be within, we'll have eyes on the base if we get too close. We're not going to get sensors on the turrets from here though, so we do have to sprint in, I think.
On the move.
No reinforcements yet.
Position confirmed. I'm going.
Roger that.
Okay, so hacker.
Standing by.
We need to move.
Acknowledged.
And sensor lock that one, say.
Sensors locked on.
So heavy sniper,
Waiting
Falcon.
for orders.
I need you to move up
I'm walking here.
and blast that guy.
Engaging target.
So we've not triggered any reinforcements, which is leaving me quite suspicious. Apex.
Commander?
Can we save Gauss ammo?
Yes,
no.
Commander.
So Noble, it's down to you. Up we get. Yep, I'm seeing some movement out there, Commander. Guessing that's the reinforcements they mentioned. Okay, so this... We can take off the Gauss rifles, conserve that ammunition. You only need to do 28. So the SRMs are going to do the job, and we've still got plenty of SRM ammo that we get through. 12 a shot, so that's fine.
Smoked one.
Alright, so we've got Apex
Awaiting orders.
left. Apex, I need you to sprint to here, say?
We'll go.
Okay, we've got them on sensors as a 70 tonner. It's a grasshopper running in. 65 tons. And the one thing we know about is that assault turret. So, hacker.
Commander.
We should reserve and see what they do.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, so they sensor locked Falcon. So Falcon needs to move.
They will be done.
I don't think Falcon can get into cover. So Falcon...
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Let's do this.
I do kind of need to go with hacker. No one can get into cover. So we're using resolve on vigilance for pretty much everyone, I think.
Heading out.
Move around. Let's sensor lock this turret so we can just get rid of it.
Got a lock.
Alright, it's a heavy shredder turret. So if we don't get close, it's not a problem, apart from it sensor locking us. Okay, this is in from the side. And it was not a lot of LRMs. So that's okay. So Falcon,
Daniel.
we're going to flip you around this way.
On my way.
We're going to vigilance for the damage reduction. We're going to drop some LRMs on that shredder turret. We can do that next turn, take that turret out. 65 tonner. Okay, this isn't the scariest long range lance of reinforcements. Annoyingly, they're all heavy,
Commander?
so unless this is... Unless there's a master tactician in there, none of these guys are assault mechs. So going for 6 salvage on this was a total waste unless we roll some good plus gear. And you know, we might have rolled some good plus gear, so... Okay, got a catapult in view.
Awaiting orders.
Apex, let's get you into cover. I mean, while we're here,
We'll go.
let's just kill this medium military building. 150. 40. And yeah, so that's plenty.
Roger that.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Structure down. It's history.
Latin, that one.
Okay, so top of the order.
I live to serve.
Falcon, we're going to reserve with you. Because I want Hacker to go first.
Good to go.
And Hacker, I want to go here. That turret's not doing anything to us, is it? Let's just see if we can take the head off this catapult.
Roger.
Yep, we can.
Target eliminated.
So that's 2 headshots. Yeah, we'll reserve with Falcon as well, I think. So Hacker is exposing himself to fire if anyone can get close to us. Someone has to sensor lock us though. Okay, here's that sentinel. Okay, 20% damage reduction.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Didn't get hit in the cockpit. That's alright. And you've got no damage reduction,
Yes, Commander.
so noble. I would very much like it if you could make it. Three headshots. There we go.
Enemy down.
And we're an ace pilot, aren't we? I think we can say we're done there. So we have Apex and Falcon left. Apex.
Standing by.
There's a large military building there. I can move here.
Move order confirmed.
I don't think that can shoot me from down there. So that'll be 100.
Engaging target.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander.
So that's definitely dead. We've just got to destroy the reinforcements and the turrets.
I await your command. I'm your spaniel.
So move up with Falcon and we'll just brace. Over to them. Let's reserve. Sensible of them to reserve.
Shot.
But they've got to go first. Okay, they're sensor locking us. Who did they sensor lock? They sensor lock Noble. So Noble
aye.
is going to vigilance. And then we're going to sprint. They're going to get
Copy that.
up into their face. What have we got? I've got a quick draw and a thunderbolt. A few misses there. Right side's looking a little weak.
Waiting for orders.
So Hacker from here, we don't have a shot. If we push up, we get into range.
Move order received.
Let's go for the head. Come on, Hacker, you can do it. No. Okay, we did hit the head though. Okay, we have the damage reduction on Noble, so I'm fine with that. Falcon and Apex.
Ready for orders.
So Falcon from here, we can shoot. We can shoot with everything. It will spike the heat a bit, but
May
let's
I
try.
interest you in smelting armor?
Okay, we don't get them.
Standing by.
And Apex. And get into the trees here. Let's just fire the SRMs.
Target confirmed.
Bye bye center torso. Bye bye mech.
Target neutralized. Hot damn, let's do this!
And you've got no damage reduction.
Commander?
So Noble, what I need from you is to back off.
Affirmative.
Precision strike that center torso with everything you got.
Confirmed.
And Falcon
Orders?
from here. Yeah, just fire everything. Over they go. And
Standing
Hacker
by.
can get close. And we can unload an Alpha Strike into that center torso. And that should be that.
Engaging weak target.
Great.
Mech, destroy.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, and Apex. We can get a look at that assault turret.
Firing on target.
Okay, so there we go.
Turret destroyed.
That should be the pickup.
Mission successful.
Okay, good job. Nothing too scary threat-wise there. So, yeah, we get some payment increases on not very much. We anger Merrick. We do get a lot of experience for our pilots, which is nice. And we get our pick of the salvage, but we don't really need any of the mech parts. Oh, plus 10 damage, plus 3 accuracy. That is a nice large laser. The plus 10 damage Magnum medium laser is probably like the perfect weapon. Plus 4 damage SRM4 is nice. Really good comm system. Plus 3 hit defense gyro. And another plus 3 hit defense gyro. Oh man. Okay, I am not upset about not getting mech parts now. So many good components. There's not a heat exchanger buried in here anywhere, is there? Leg mod, TTS. Nope. Alright, let's go for that. And we got a grasshopper part as well, and some bog standard stuff. Well, when we do some refitting, lots of things are getting plus 3 hit defense gyros. I think we can have them across the entire, almost across the entire stable of mechs now will have hit defense gyros. Well, I think this is where I'm wrapping up for this evening. Yeah, we've got that awesome readying. Then the Highlander's going to be worked on. So contract wise, what have we got? We've got one for Merrick here, and we're just going to max the rep on this one, I think, because our Merrick rep is now 68. Yeah, we've hammered our rep. So much as it's like when I just know if I max the rep, there's gonna be maybe I don't max the rep. Maybe we go for max salvage. Actually, max salvage is only 315. So Battle in the Badlands versus Pirates. Yeah, we take a bit of salvage maybe. Try and get as much rep as we can out of it. And then know that we've got to do a few more missions just to get our Marek rep up. To be honest, we'll be going, after we've done the Calhoun flashpoint, we'll be going down into the Magistracy of Canopus, and we will be doing missions versus them, probably for Marek there, so I'm not too worried about not being able to do them. I just need to keep the rep high enough that we can do the high scale contracts for the Free Worlds League. So yeah, we're almost an eighth of the way to the max CPEL score. Oh god, and we're all over halfway through. We're over halfway through the career, so hitting that is going to be really challenging, even accounting for the fact that we're going to be earning more CBILs now than we were at the start of the career. Contracts, we are just over halfway, and we're over halfway through the day, so that's probably alright. Max chassis, we're maxed out. We just need the assault mechs to complete that. That's going to give us like 35,000 points when we get those last assault chassis. Mechwar experience is getting there. Star System visited, we're down, we probably won't hit that. Faction rep, we're there. We haven't got the faction rep completion everywhere, but we're doing okay. And we have finished the Argo, we're at max morale, and we are not far. Oh, we've got the review board completion. Yeah, we're at 5, so we're just pushing through the end of that. 5 there, nice. Well, there we go. If you've been watching, thanks for watching. Until the next time, take care. I'll be streaming again tomorrow about 7:15 UK time. And we'll do that last mission, then it's on to the Braying of Hounds. Alright?